Sure, my name is Choogie Kingfisher. I am a Cherokee National Treasure for Storytelling, and we're here in Tahlequah, Oklahoma at the Cherokee National Prison Museum. And I will be sharing the story that my dad shared with me many, many years ago. It's Rabbit and the Turkeys. One day as Rabbit was on his way to another town, he happened to look down the path, and down the path he saw, hey, that looks like Wayan, the wolf. Now we all know that today that rabbits and wolves don't get along, and even back then they didn't get along. And so the rabbit knew that if he wanted to spare his life, he would have to get away as quick as possible. And so he took off running through the woods. As he took off running, he was thinking to himself, I hope that the wolf didn't see me. And as the rabbit, he was running so hard and so fast that he thought that maybe that was far enough. And so he stopped to take a breath. And as he stopped to take a breath, something or someone tackled him. They rolled upon the ground, and Rabbit was yelling and screaming, trying to figure out what was going on. And by the time Rabbit realized exactly what was happening, he was headed towards some sharp white teeth. And the rabbit said, wait a minute. What's going on here? And the wolf pulled him back. So, oh my goodness, Rabbit. So I'm so hungry, and guess what? Your supper. And the rabbit said, wait a minute. Let's make a deal here. Look at me, I'm skin and bones. You're gonna choke on my fur. Let's make a deal here. The wolf, he was so hungry, he put the rabbit down. He said, Rabbit, hurry up and talk. I'm so hungry. Now the rabbit, he was given a great mind to think out situations very quickly. And as he was sitting there thinking about things, he said, all right, hold on. He said, what is your favorite food? The wolf, he stopped for a few moments and he began to think about it. He began to smile as he closed his eyes. Oh my goodness, I love me some turkey. Oh, I love turkey. And Rabbit's mind began to work. Turkey. Yeah, there were 5 big turkeys on the other side of the field. If I can get one of them over here, maybe he'll let me go. All right, Wolf, this is the deal I'll make. If I can get you a turkey, will you let me go? Wolf, he thought about it a few moments. He said, if you can get me a turkey, then you're free to go. The rabbit began to come up with this big, elaborate plan. And as he began to look around, he said, all right. He said, I need your help. He said, this is what we're going to do. He said, we're going to pile all these leaves up in a big pile, and we're going to make a campground right here. In this campground, we're going to make a dance ground right there in the middle. And this is what you're going to do. You are going to take your sack and you are going to wade into that leaf pile and you're going to hide. And then I am going to sing a song. And when those turkeys come around, I am going to give you a signal. He said, this will be your signal. And as he picked up his drum, he said, I want you to listen real careful, because when you hear this, hey, he said, you jump out of that leaf pile and you grab your turkey. Okay, said the wolf. And so they began to clean up that campground. They piled all the leaves up and they made this big, beautiful dance ground. And the wolf, he got his sack, waded out into the leaves. And just as he was disappearing into those leaves, he stopped and he looked at the rabbit. He said, G-Stew, is this going to work? G-Stew with confidence puffed his chest out there. He said, oh, this is going to work. But in G-Stew's mind, he was saying, oh my goodness, I hope this works. The wolf got down into the leaves and the rabbit took his drum. And he began to tap on it, trying to think of a song that he could sing. And as he was tapping, over the hill came 5 big turkeys. Oh my goodness. I told the boys, I said, listen. I think I hear G-Stu. Let's go and see if he's got a new song. Let's go and see if he's got a new dance. Do you got a new song? Do you have a new dance? Rabbit said, oh yes, I've got a new song. I've got a new dance. This is the way that it goes. He said, you see this dance ground? He said, we've made this just for you. He said, and then when I begin to sing this song, you're going to dance around that leaf pile. And when I get to this part right here, you're going to jump up and down with your eyes closed. With their eyes closed, said the turkey. Rabbit said, that is the way the dance is done. If you want to do my dance, you do it my way. Okay, said the turkeys. We were just asking. And so the rabbit, he began to sing. Galagin hiyasuya, dinya li, dinya li, galagin hiyasuya, dinya li. Oh, the turkeys, they were having such a wonderful time dancing around. And then it came down to this. And the turkeys, they began to dance up and down with their eyes closed. Yay! And the wolf jumped out, grabbed a turkey by his neck, shoved him into the sack, and then turned around and jumped back into the leaf pile and held up one more finger. Oh my goodness, said the rabbit. That guy, he's so greedy. Okay, one more time. When the turkeys opened their eyes, they saw one of their brothers missing. Rabbit said, oh, he said his legs were so tired from dancing so hard he would meet you at home. Okay, said the turkeys, let's dance. And so the rabbit, he began to sing. Galagin hiyasuya, dinya li, dinya li, galagin hiyasuya, dinya li. Oh, they were having a wonderful time as they were dancing around that leaf pile. The turkeys, they had no warning of what was coming. As the rabbit ended the song, yay! The wolf jumped out, grabbed a turkey by his neck, and was shoving him into the sack. As he was doing that, the other turkeys opened their eyes and they saw what was going on. And with one step, they took off flying off into the distance and disappeared off into the woods. Today, when a turkey sees you, he will do that very same thing. He will take off flying and disappear because he thinks you're the wolf and you're trying to shove him into the sack again. The wolf had 2 big plump turkeys. He was very happy. The rabbit, he was free to go once again. As the wolf took off walking down the path, he stopped. And when he stopped, the rabbit, he tensed up and he was ready to go. The wolf turned to look at him. He said, G-Stu, today is your lucky day, but one of these days I will catch you. But until then, that was a pretty good song. But next time, make it longer. And the rabbit began to laugh, knowing that once again, he had gotten away from the wolf. Now, this story is one that was told to me by my dad. And for many years, I waited on my dad to share a story with me. And so I tell that today in honor of him. It took him 10 years to share that story with me. And the fascinating thing was that the song that was sung with it was a song that has been carried with that story for years and years and years. Who the composer is, no one knows. We just know that it belongs to this story. So today, Pops, this story's for you. Well done, Ski.